I was looking for that security, you know what I mean? And
you have control.
it's funny, sorry, okay, so I know I kind of just, I feel like I kind of just ranted, like I don't even know. Okay, it's not, this video's not very organized, but when I mentioned my therapist, that was like who I was talking to,
and it's a princess.
because then I know I could really talk about something else. But to get back to that, the therapist I was talking to, I was just talking about how, you know, I wanted to fit in with the people at, like, you know, my university that I went to, or college.
I don't know if that's
yeah, like after, obviously this is after high school.
No, it's just going to tea and getting the fuck out of there, to be fair.
I was trying to think of a metaphor. Actually, it's funny, I kind of wrote it down. Like, it's like a diagram.
Looks like a right
And it's
fucking
like,
sprint.
here I wrote how I see, or well, how I saw my sense of self-worth. And I think, like, for a lot of my life, I didn't have a lot of self-worth, because I feel like if you do, you can just, like, be yourself, and you can just have that, like, it's like you have that security within yourself, you know? And I feel like I didn't have that. Only when I was a kid, but I feel like every kid starts out like that, but then it's like,
You just like it up there, it's such a good position.
It's just kind of the world around them where
We'll walk down now.
it can get kind of like, you can get kind of tainted, you know, that's how people are always like, oh, I was like
Uncle
always
Bertie and Uncle Monty,
you know, I was happiest when I was a kid, you know what I mean?
Flight Lieutenant
And
Nyback.
so yeah, the way I kind of saw it and how I kind of described it to my therapist,
You need to go to
which
tea.
I don't know, it just kind of came to me, I don't know, but
No leaping.
I kind of described it as like
Beautiful
a
work,
food
let it
chain.
dry.
So it's like the top is like, and by the way, this is not actually like accurate to like any actual food chain, by the way, this is just a metaphor, okay? But there's like the top, and then the top I would say are what I would call like the tigers. Just hear me out, The tigers are like people I want to be friends with, people I look up to, people I'm like,
You
wow,
need to go home.
I want to be like them, like there's something I really
No, I
admire
don't.
about them. Whatever it is, just
Well, their position
people
maybe.
I want to associate
It's nice
myself
up
with.
there.
And then
no
there's like
rush
the middle,
goes
whatever
there.
that is, and then there's a bottom.
Yeah.
And I feel like I associate myself with pretty much
No brainer,
near the
isn't it?
bottom. I don't know about the very bottom, but like definitely near the bottom.
You're
And
squad
it's, like,
leader now, Alison.
I just feel like
No, but you're squad leader.
to make this
But you're
make
squad
sense,
leader.
I looked up to the Tigers and it's like I wanted to be
You're
them.
squad leader now.
And it's like
Forget them. They don't know when to go to tea.
if I was around them, it almost would prove that I'm worth
Forget
something.
Eamon.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry.
No,
I'm just
forget
not really
Eamon.
words.
He's checking his
And
face.
I know it's
It's
kind of like a
hard.
funny metaphor, but like that's just how I.
Stop
You
kids.
know, I realize I actually use a lot of metaphors, so I feel like that's just kind of something I do.
You
But
have control.
anyway, so yeah, and and yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like putting someone up on a pedestal, which I feel like I definitely did, even with a lot of